And we are live. Hey everyone, my name is Prince, and welcome back to Call of Duty Cold War. Black Ops Cold War, specifically, instead of the other Cold War. You know, the real life one. We are back once again. To try this again. After last week's disaster, but, yeah. If you weren't present here last week, I will tell you what happened while I send out the notifs. Basically, Call of Duty are incapable of keeping up games that they haven't touched for like 4 years. So, the servers were freaking out and we basically couldn't play Forsaken last week because, the servers for Cold War are permanently online. Meaning that, we couldn't play, basically. That's all there is to it. And yeah, that's all there is to it. We couldn't play it last week, so now we're back to play it again. And that's all there is to it. So we're gonna get right in. Oh yeah, forgot. Had to have to tab into Cold War. Right, do we have any good? No good XP tokens. And of course I start off at level 1. I'm somehow level 1 despite having a lifetime prestige of 5. That makes sense. Let's see how much XP I go up by today. Yes, we'll have to see. Why is it that the ammo mods are like all hazy and not loading? The weapon classes I think are like that as well. At least they were. I don't think the field upgrades had spawned in either. I don't know why I'm even looking at these. Maxis. Dark Dispatcher. I feel like there was wasn't there a wedding dress one? Firestorm Maxis? That's a cool looking, oh yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. Gemstones. Yeah, there's a wedding dress one, I think. Yep. Death's Bride. Because it said something about, it's something about, grey, I want to say. Like there was maybe some writing on something. I think because there was something I remember. There was some sort. Maybe it's on like one of the weapons, or it might be on one of the weapons actually. There's an S and an E on there. Yeah, I think that might be it, because people were talking about that being to do with, like, Samantha and Eddie, and other people were saying it was Samantha and Elizabeth, Grey, which it is, because those two were together. A completely random point. Is that Mason? Fucking hell. Oh yeah, and Weaver, because that makes sense. It makes sense to have Weaver in a game where Weaver is the main character. Or one of the main characters. Oh, I do have woods, though. And Adler. I don't really even know how I got these. Matters not. Is there anyone interesting on the Warsaw Pact? Beck. I thought it said Peck then. I feel like Stone is meant to be someone, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not really that caught up on my Call of Duty, you know, lore and history and stuff outside of zombies. Right. So, final map. Not the final thing of Cold War we're going to be playing. We're going to be coming back next week to play, maybe a bit of Cranked, bit of Dead Ops Arcade 3, and, a bit of Onslaught. I don't know why I can't play those, solo. But, yeah, we'll see. But we're back to play Forsaken today. What is this? 4th time's the charm. So, yeah, let's do it. Might as well put on a weapon XP token. I mean, I'll probably just be using... I'll probably be using, like, something that I get from the box. But yeah, it's kind of weird because, you know, I wasn't exactly saying good things about this map, the last time we were here, but, it sort of made me just a bit pissed off that I couldn't play it. Like, I still wanted to play it. I'm not saying it's really a bad map. I'd honestly rather play this map than a few maps of Black Ops 6, but, you know. Right.
There is not much time. They will have Zykov at any moment. Team, get inside.
Turn on the teleporter.
We cannot let Omega take him. Sure, take your time, sweetheart. We're not in a rush.
Got death perception here. Let's look around and enjoy the coolest looking part of the map. Again, I really wish the entirety of the map looked like this. There we go. It should put us to round... Oh wow, did we actually get there before round 4? Oh, that's a new one. Guess we were a tad bit quicker this time.
Nice of you to join us. Just in time to witness us achieve greatness.
Hello, Kravchenko.
Kravchenko. Zykov is ours. Then we're coming for you.
Ah, hello. I did wonder where all of you got to. Back with the insta-kill knife. The insta-kill until round 15 knife. Oh, and that is just beautiful in itself. That is gonna get us a fuck ton of points. Bam. 6k points on round 4. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do indeed. It's meant to be raining outside. We would be able to hear it from here. Surely. Alrighty. Well, you know the drill. Kill some zombies. Get perks. Oh, intel.
This is Dr. William Peck.
Oh, hey, Peck.
4th of June, 1905, 9:32 a.m. Test number 8 for dimensional extraction.
Must you start with that every single record?
Deja vu all over again. All teams are in position. Ready to proceed. Colonel.
Activating resonator. Beginning magnetic amplification.
Very kind of it to lower the volume of everything else. I wish the earlier games had done that.
What does it show?
Dimensional barrier identified. Proceeding with scan. Barrier membrane is fluctuating. Increase voltage output by 10.
Anything?
We're picking up something. I'm just not sure what.
It's him. I know it.
We can't be sure.
Increasing voltage output by 20.
By 20? What are you, insane? Don't you dare.
Captain, get your men into position. I want the threat neutralized now.
Oh, the threat. Will that be the threat that you let in? Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like...
Redirecting alignment. Proceeding with second scan.
What do you want? We need to close that gateway immediately.
We will do no such thing.
Ethereum levels are spiking across the facility. Your men...
My men, loyal to Omega. We were the first. We are last. That portal does not close. Not until
See, like, I'm always hesitant to blame, you know, Kravchenko because, you know, Peck was as much a careless idiot as he was, but it's like, I'd argue he was more, like, Peck was at least being fucking cautious. Kravchenko was just like, he really didn't, like, allow anyone else to, you know, he really just put the blame on everyone else. He wasn't willing to accept that it was his fucking fault. He was so desperate to get Zykov, and then when it turns out that Zykov is the Forsaken, he's just like, oh, Peck, you fucking idiot. It's like, we didn't even check. You're the one that caused this fucking mess. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here then. Right. Come on, die, all of you. We suppose it matters which door we open. Not when we have 9,000 points. I will quickly grab myself some armor, and, oh, I don't have enough. How much salvage? Oh, only 150, don't have that much. Alrighty. Start making moves. Yeah, a lot of this map just feels a tad bit empty. Where's the box? Oh, it's not anywhere in this area this time. That's wonderful. It's probably over here then.
Oh, Requiem.
Here they are.
Isn't it time to roll over and accept defeat like the dog you are? Zykov and the Forsaken belong to Mother Russia. Peck and Kravchenko are in the observation tower. Find a way to them.
Ah! It's funny, the first shots I've fired in this map haven't even been at fucking zombies. Pop down here. And here's the box. So I just give it a spin. Chrysalax.
This should get me through.
Okay. It has been a long time since getting a first spin ray gun has been worth it. I can't believe that just happened. And we have Mule Kick as well, so we can get 3 guns. Oh, happy days. We just got a fucking ray gun first spin of the box. Let's fucking go. Hello, Bobby. You exo-zombies piece of shit. Wow, 60-minute photos. What a speedy process. Can you believe that, you know, that used to be a thing? Like, advertised as being good. You know, photos in 60 minutes. When we can do it in, like, milliseconds now. What's even in here? Ah, dead shot. Well, go around here. That's where the teleporter is. I cannot believe we just got the ray gun first time.
Listen, if you want to use that teleporter, you're gonna have to find some parts and fix that shit yourself.
Yeesh. Bit smoky. But yeah, not... Oh, come on. It can't be that weak already. Seems like I'm fucking missing. But not since Black Ops 2 has it been worth it to get the ray gun first spin. It is good to see you again, old friend. And it really is good to see you, considering that the ray gun is actually, like, fucking peak power in Cold War.
Capturing Zykov will deliver a crushing blow to Omega. You must not fail.
Yep, and we have exposition galore. Here it is. The cathode ray tube.
Just Omega. He's the only one who knows how to defeat the Forsaken.
Again, they really did have a solid storyline with Cold War. I have to say they even, like, pulled it off all the way through.
Stop the Forsaken. Why am I not surprised? Requiem thinks so small.
Just couldn't really continue it in Black Ops 6 or in Modern Warfare 3. And there should be a circuit board around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Bright and outlined in yellow.
This world has ever seen. Once we bring him to heel, he will destroy you.
The fucking fools. Right, so this is pretty much where we got to last time. So I'm trying to remember how to turn off my flashlight. I guess I could only do it in Maudertoten. Right. Repair that. There we go. And now the teleporter is open. Hopefully that mark will vanish just like they did in Outbreak. Kravchenko lied. So that's what happened. And we know that now, thanks to that intel. So they opened up the portal and everything went to shit, and then they just didn't close it because they wanted to try and get Zykov.
Sublevel on lockdown.
Alright. This is an openable door. Now this is where the map starts to get interesting. Particle accelerate bit. Very cool. Reminds me of Across the Void a little bit. The Choices novel.
Undead enemy KIA.
Don't sneak up on me. And then over here.
There's no way I'm gonna let you
Yep.
ruin my big moment, Requiem.
Wow, they even have a name for it. Fortunately, we have a weapon that I really hope is going to be good at dealing with these things. I have not missed having to deal with these things. The Margwa's slightly, calorie deficient cousin. Oh, I forgot they could do that. Oh my god, they could still hit me then. Oh, yes, there we go. One shot. Oof. Like a big cloud when you pop the heads. Come on. Oh, yes, you love to see it. Okay, that was bullshit that didn't immediately
It's now or never.
smack the head. Alright. And here's the drawings of the Chrysalax. Very interesting wonder weapon, as wonder weapons go. So that leads to the observation tower, but there's not really any point going there now. I remember back when, back when I played this, not last time. Again, I was gonna say, earlier, the title of this stream is now a little bit disingenuous, considering it's not the first time I'm playing it in 2 years, because I played it last week. But, you know. Whatever. Just checking Discord on my phone. Because you don't want to tab out a Cold War, because it freaks out. Oh yeah, it was this location that was a good training spot too. Nice, wide open space. Yeah. Tad bit tired because I've been trying to, you know, get my sleep schedule back up into, good working order, and, ooh, could have been a nuke. No, it was money. And I got up a bit earlier today, which obviously means, you know, I've been up for longer. My body's not used to it. Oh, there we go. Still a decent bit strong. Ah, the arcade tokens. Just thinking about that.
Enemy destroyed.
Ah, is that Semtex? Give me that. Yeah. Now, where is this the arcade? No, that's the video store. Where's the arcade? The arcade's in here. And we have the Eisendrag lift lockdown for access. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, fuck it, why not? Let's go do that right now. I can't remember if lifting lockdown, is the same thing as, like, activating the first step of the Easter egg, where we get the first initial cutscene. What did I just see? Oh, radio.
It's almost time. I can feel it, Colonel. A new dawn is upon us. After tonight, things will change. The world will change. A better world, right? More progress, hopefully, but not for all.
Yeah, Kravchenko was like... He was the real lunatic in all of this. Like, Peck may be a villain, but he at least was trying to do things safely. He wasn't just barreling into things without knowing what the fuck he was doing. Bunch of damage shit. Hard to click accelerator. Yeah, so they remade the bits from Project End Station, I guess. Made them better. Oh, that was weird. Before their textures loaded in, it actually looked like they were sort of a bit crystalline. It's just because the textures hadn't loaded in. There we go. Alright then, let's take a trip to the observation tower. See if we can lift the lockdown, shall we?
Warning. Ethereum radiation at unsafe level.
Boom.
Sub-level lockdown lifted.
And then there should be there was a button over here somewhere. Can't remember where it is. Was it here? Aha. Why not? Let's have a watch of the cutscene again.
Tick-tock, Requiem.
It's a very hype cutscene too.
Too late.
There he is. Zykov.
You did it. You brought me home. I have long awaited this day. To take what is mine.
But is it Zykov? I mean, technically, yes. Technically, it is still him, but...
40 Earth years. 4 Dark Eater centuries. Abandoned, trapped, left to die. But I endured. I fought. I consumed. I evolved. You trusted me and did as I asked. You built the machine that could bring me back. The Dark Ether shall consume your world. This realm is mine.
God, what did they do to you in Black Ops 6?
You have to believe me. I didn't realize he was the creature.
You fucking
Oh yeah, it's his fault.
was at our door and you let him in. You have doomed us all.
Oh yeah, he doomed us all. Not you, the one who kept the fucking portal open.
All is not lost.
But look who it is!
Not yet.
Sam, what are you doing?
What I have to do, Weaver. For the good of us all. This is not your world to take!
She does, I feel like it was a bit underwhelming, like, she does that big charge up and then just, like, tiny little piss ball at the Forsaken.
World will fall like all those before you.
I can hold him back for now, but please get to the town square.
Okay. We're not gonna do that, I've already done that.
What the hell just happened? It's Zykov. He's the Forsaken. We need to get to the town square. What are our options?
Oh yeah, this place has been fucked, hasn't it?
By the face. You're gonna need an Ethereum
I forgot that, like, pressing that one little button completely, like, changes up the map and makes it cooler. How the fuck am I meant... Oh, there were zip lines from there, weren't there? That was really dumb of me. Oh, well. Come on, zombies. I could really do with you getting to me quickly now. Got Pitfall, Call of Duty World at War. Yeah, we can play some Nakda and Toten. Oh, come on. Oh!
Colonel, this isn't my fault. You get that right. I couldn't have known Zykov was the Forsaken.
Now is not the time for talking, you arrogant little shit. Pick up that pistol. If we die now, I cannot kill you later.
I really don't think it's fair for him to say, you arrogant little shit. He's not the arrogant one. You were the one... Oh, fucking tormentors are back now. Kravchenko was the one going, oh yeah, fuck safety, let's just open the portal and keep it there. My men are loyal, they do what they're fucking told. I don't know where the fuck he gets off calling Peck the arrogant one. Oh, give me the armor. Alright. Let's drop some lead on these mothers! Douche. It's kind of awkward, honestly, that, the trial area is, like, the bit where you activate the trials from is up in the observation tower. Because it's a pain in the ass to keep having to go back to. But I might as well start, because, wait a minute, where's Quick Revive? Where is Quick Revive, actually? I can't remember. It might be in here somewhere. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is the area I was looking for. Oh, hi there. Oh, the Wonder Fizz is here. Well, I guess, you know, I don't need to go looking for Quick Revive specifically. Gotcha. It was a very big blessing to get the ray gun on the first spin. Booyah. Oh, come on, that's such bullshit. Got ya. Damn right. Oh, that's kind of mean, not gonna lie. Alright then, let's grab Quick Revive. Revive. Yeah. And there's an image of the Forsaken. Forsaken's army is twice what we expected. Lovely. Okay. Okay, right. Yes. Back to the trial area. Oh, there's a radio?
I have awaited this day. An eternity has transpired since my arrival in the Dark Ether. The freedom is liberation.
Oh, there's another bit of intel there.
that I had forgotten it. Do you know what it is?
Beer? Let me guess.
It is your world. A world untainted. Ripe for my consumption. The smell of conquest.
I mean, can you really have conquered the entirety of the Dark Ether? Like, the Dark Ether's pretty big. But, yeah, it makes me wonder about the Dark Ether in Black Ops 7. Like, you know, with all of the, you know, if, because he said that 40 years equated to 4 Dark Ether centuries. Again, I don't think we ever get an exact, comparison of time in the Dark Ether, but by that, measure, it's a times 10 multiplier. So between between Cold War and Black Ops 6, 60 years passed in the Dark Ether, so I wonder what's happened in there. I'll find out eventually when I decide to play Black Ops 7. Whenever that ends up being. Yeah, let me, and destroy that crystal. Nope. Let me go collect this intel here.
No, your other left. Jesus Christ. This is why we use the Imperial system.
Doctor,
Colonel, I wasn't expecting you for another week.
Hey?
My what? Oh. Proceeding on schedule, Colonel. As anticipated, your reallocation of resources has accelerated our timeline. We're looking to be fully operational by the end of June. That was what we agreed on. We set Zykhov's extraction for July 4th.
plans have changed. Zykhov's extraction is now June 4th.
Jesus.
A month? You've got to be shitting me. You can't reasonably expect us to move up the schedule by a whole month. We won't have adequate time for testing. I'm not sure the particle accelerator will be ready by that date.
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to see results. As does the Cheering Committee.
Pardon my French. This could fuck us. We're trying to extract a person buried inside a dimension filled with billions of creatures. A single miscalculation that turns this place into its own fucking outbreak zone.
Yep, it's exactly what's happened here.
Calendar, declare a deadline. Science takes time.
This is not a discussion. Operatia Isbalito is the crowning achievement of everything Omega has done until now. Once we have captured the Forsaken, he will be a weapon of unparalleled power to do our bidding. He will destroy the West in one fell swoop. We will be heroes. You will get it done, and it will work.
Shit.
I really don't.
What are you looking at, Mr. Metric System? I said to the left.
See, this still feels like zombies to me. Like, the characters taking... They took the characters seriously back in Cold War. And it's like, I really don't know what Kravchenko was thinking. Like, it's different, you know, demanding deadlines and stuff when, you know, you're dealing with regular-ass projects and stuff. But as Peck said, we're literally, you know, dealing with the fabric of space-time. He brought this upon himself. He was just a fucking idiot. Yes, trials. Just got distracted by intel. Juicy lore. PhD's here. I thought Quick Revive might be here. Right. Kill enemies from a higher elevation. Okay. That I can do. So can I zipline? Oh, I can zipline, right back up. Oh, there's a nuke there.
Pick us. The Forsaken's played us all for damn fools, and he got exactly what he wanted. The way into our world.
Well, yeah.
This ends now. We need to build that Ethereum neutralizer. We need to help Sam before it's too late.
What the fuck? What was that?
It is near Main Street. Should you want to investigate?
Okay, I don't even know what the fuck that was. What was that? God, am I just shit at aiming, or did they nerf the fucking ray gun? What the hell? Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah! Fuck off! Oh. Such bullshit, man. Come on. Ugh. Right. Okay. Obviously, the reason I'm doing trials now is to get the Crystal Axe, although I can't really do that yet, because I need to make sure I've got Mule Kick and a third weapon. So, let's go and do that now. Maybe play a bit of Nakdun Toten, too. May as well use these arcade tokens, although I believe the De Eisendrach one is the better reward. Be careful as well, because the perk machine kills zombies. Right. Just vibing out to the Mule Kick theme. There's the PBSH. Okay. Oomph Soda. Whoa, I didn't realize you could buy an arcade token. Huh. Right. Okay, yeah, let's do World at War. Back in time. To Nakdun Toten. Oh, that's a bit sloppy. Oh my god, 4 knives? It's like old zombies. We don't even get points for this. But back in Nakdun Toten, it's been a little bit. We went through, oh god, we went through the entirety of oh, we've been through the entirety of Black Ops 4 and Cold War, pretty much, since you've been here last. And most of Zombie Chronicles, so it has been a while. I'll take the salvage. And then I think there's a... yeah, there's a second wave. Go for the headshots. Nicely done. Oh. Gotcha. There's a medium one, and then is there... Okay.
Think I might just need this.
Reward station, 106 meters. Yeah, maybe I should have hurried up a bit, and I could have gotten the high level reward. Oh, double. Ah, well.
I'll make damn sure I use it.
So what did I actually, like... What did I really get from that? I guess just... salvage. Bit of extra salvage. Not really worth it, in all fairness. See, I think the Eisendrach one you can actually keep. Like, whatever you get. Okay, how do I get back up there? Oh no, round here. Extra bit of salvage never hurt. Shall be mighty useful in the battle ahead. So I've got Mule Kick. I kinda actually ought to... There's a weapon I can get in here. There's a sniper.
This needs steady hands.
There we go. So this is our third weapon. Over here. Because that radiation was very much getting on my nerves. Remain inside location as long as possible. Oh, fantastic. These ones are always fucking fantastic. That's why I didn't kill them, because we have the potential to do trials like this that are super easy to do at the end of rounds. I'm surprised this fire isn't spreading to this probably very highly flammable tarp. Yeah, this like dark ether detailing like that now covers like the whole map. It's not hard to put this on other maps as well. It's actually quite a nice location, too, in that... Oh my god. From one ammo clip, we get like 30 fucking ray gun shots. That is fantastic. Very broken. Shame we only went from common to rare, though, staying in there pretty much the whole time. Guessing the orange crystals are of much higher Ethereum concentration. I don't know why it's so much higher up here, though. Why is it so much... And it was like this before we, it was like this before we got here and opened the door for the Forsaken to waltz in. Television. Little Screen Big Lies. They're filmed by Walter Gillis. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I made that joke last time, that that's the dude from Suits. Oh, arcade token. You got Snorg. Looks like a fun movie. Gabby. Well, I mean, I feel like if you were still even remotely human, you'd probably, be manipulated just as easily. Okay, that was probably some decent progress. No, something crashed on the other side of Main Street. It said near Main Street. I don't really know where that is. Was it somewhere around here? Because Main Street's on the other side of here. I thought Main Street was where... Hold on. I kind of want to investigate. Whatever it was, it may have disappeared, but, I want to go have a look. Whatever it is, it's probably a timed thing that's disappeared, but I'll go have a look. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this goes to Main Street. But, was that, was that meteor, in here, in Jim's Donuts? Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like that crystal's got bodyguards.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to, like, activate it. Oh my god, I get headshot. Oh god, lag. Oh, problem. Ah! God bless the ray gun. Oh, bloody Tempests as well. Keep forgetting they just bring back every fucking enemy, regardless of whether or not they fit. Oh, fucking mimic. Fuck off. 2 shots. Love to see it. Okay, I think that's it. I didn't even really want to pick it up.
I don't know much about crystals, but... Well, I don't know much about crystals. Sorry.
10 out of 10, Carver. Really appreciate that. Would we get a better answer if it was Weaver? Not Weaver, Grey? Probably. Okay. I guess back up to the tower to keep doing trials. Just seeing if there is a quick zip line. Don't even think we can... Can we get to the observation tower from here? Is there a zip line up there from over here? Looks like there might be. There is indeed. Alrighty. Ah, yes. We love the remain inside area ones. Easy fucking peasy. Just like that. Let's fucking go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the crystal axe on the grav spot and then drop the grav and then pick the grav back up in my 3rd slot. Imagine we get the crystal axe. Aww. Well, I'll take that instead.
My kind of weapon.
Considering it's papped. And I can still go back and earn a little bit of this trial as well. I really wish there was a box spot here. I mean, it's better to just participate in the trial. We're not going to get the crystal axe from 1 spin. There's no way I'm that lucky. Ray gun, then crystal axe. Can you imagine? See, already back up to common. I always thought this dude held the sawn-off shotgun really weirdly. It's like so tiny. It sure looks like so pathetic. Just like, it's like holding a pistol, like, well, I'm gonna say holding a pistol with two hands. I don't know why, it just sort of looks a bit pathetic. Just a bit awkward. But, you know, it's a shotgun. I don't know how it has 3 shots when it has, we see inside it there are fucking 2 shells. Yeah, that makes not a lick of sense. This bit is slightly more awkward to remain inside. Fucking evaporated. Yeah, this one is a little bit more difficult. I didn't even realize that I needed to reload. Which is very stupid considering I just shot a zombie. I'm just fucking zoning out. Ah. Oh, hey, Maddie. Has it not been letting you? I did wonder where... Okay, well, that's very irritating then. I mean, I'd apologize, but I think it's, you know, just YouTube being fucky, but... Hello, welcome! Okay, one there. Yeah, okay, that's kill zombies. Okay, that's... I thought it was remain inside location. I need the zombie to spawn. So I can kill it and get new... Where are you, you bastard? There we go.
Take if you have to.
Oh, this is not going to be a fun place to kill zombies in. Except, we have the ray gun! Ho ho! Okay. Here they come. They're coming in the masses. Okay, so now we're on to epic. The kill zombies in location ones seem to count for a bit more. Probably because they're more difficult, obviously. Ooh. I'll take that. Oh, we got it! I didn't see. We got it. Oh, yeah. Coming through. Alright, let's go claim our reward and hope it's a big, shiny, crystal, ethereal, interdimensional axe. Yep, only in COD Zombies. You know, Cold War is not perfect. For what it's worth, though, apart from the very gigantic drop in quality that was Outbreak, I think it really does still feel... I do think it still does actually feel like zombies. Ugh. Of course, there can't be a bloody, box spot in here. Because that would be too easy. Well, so I thought I heard something spawn. Like a mimic. but perhaps I did not. Oh, fair enough, man. Well, that's definitely a good last one to have played. Let's just say that it's been a constant downward spiral since then. Black Ops 4 wasn't necessarily bad, at least not in comparison to what came later, but it was a pretty big downgrade, not to mention they made some monumentally stupid management decisions with it. Then Cold War, they made a very big change, made it a lot more like multiplayer, but the maps themselves, again, apart from Outbreak, were still pretty good. Vanguard after this, which we're going to be starting in 2 weeks' time, is, as far as I know, the worst COD Zombies has ever been, although personally I think Modern Warfare 3 seems worse. And then after that came Modern Warfare 3, and then after that, we had Black Ops 6, which they really convinced us was going to be the return to form, and it really wasn't. It was better than what we'd been getting, but that wasn't saying much, because what we had been getting was comparable to literal fucking dog water. And I haven't even touched Black Ops 7 because I frankly cannot be bothered right now. Rebuild barricades. Okay, depending on where I go, I could probably do that. Can I have a place that has barricades? This looks like a barricade window. What the... You're not gonna tell... How is that not a barricade window? How are these not barricade windows? What are you talking about? Yes, they did, Maddie. And basically, I'll tell you the way it worked. Because they remastered Modern Warfare 1. Then they remastered Modern Warfare 2. And then basically... Oh, here we go. Fucking hell. Then what they were gonna do was like a multi-year content plan for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Oh, hey, Ma. So they were gonna do like a multi-year content plan for Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, sorry. But instead of doing that, they decided, because they're Activision... Yeah, I legit cannot find any fucking barricades. Why are these not barricade windows? Okay, that was a very awkward challenge, because all of those should have been barricade windows. But yeah, so they remade Modern Warfare 1, then they remade Modern Warfare 2, and they had a plan for like a multi-year content plan for Modern Warfare 2, but because they're Activision and they're lazy and greedy and stupid, they said, instead of doing that, let's take all of the content that we were gonna like add to Modern Warfare 2 for free, and let's make it into a whole new game and price it at $60 fucking dollars. But the problem was, they didn't have enough content to warrant it being a whole new game priced at $60 fucking dollars. So, what they did is they once again forced like a skeleton crew from Treyarch to make a absolutely fucking dogshit zombies mode that isn't even round-based. It's open world like Outbreak, and it's basically based on like a map from, I don't know what it is, like multiplayer or campaign or whatever, but it's reused. it completely fucked it completely fucked the storyline up because they forced them to include characters from like the campaign, like Soap, and I mean, not that they weren't already doing that with Weaver and Kravchenko in this game, but they did it in a much better way in this game. And yeah, that's what happened with Modern Warfare 3, and it was so broken that they basically, like, a lot of the time couldn't even keep the fucking servers online. I don't think so, Maddie. I mean, there's like always been, you know, some people pushing back against, you know, every iteration of zombies. Like, some people weren't fan of the Gobblegums or whatever, but I think generally, like, everyone sort of always loved Black Ops 3, and at this point, it is and still remains the greatest zombies mode ever made. It's basically, I think what happened, Maddie, was basically that they realized that zombies had become such a massive thing that they, that, like, Activision started getting its grubby fucking fingers on it. Like, for a long time, because zombies started off as, like, a bonus mode, they sort of just left it alone. Oh, here's a quick revive. But yeah, for a long time, they sort of just left it alone because, you know, it was a bonus mode, and they were just like, oh yeah, no one really gives a shit about zombies. And then, by the time they got to Black Ops 4, zombies was basically what was bringing people to Treyarch zombies. Like, Black Ops 3 was the hypest zombies experience they'd ever had, mainly because, like, the campaign was dog shit in Black Ops 3, and they didn't really... The multiplayer was pretty good, but, you know, zombies was what brought people to Black Ops 3. So, they sort of realized that, you know... They get their money-grubbing fucking fingers on it and started manipulating it. Although that wasn't even really what happened with Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was the beginning... the real beginning of the downfall, because, again, I'll tell you the story of what happened with that. Basically, number one, it was two major things. Well, and a sort of third minor thing that spiraled into what happened in this game. Oh, excuse me. But, oh, nice, Ma. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing, Save the World tomorrow, trying it out, purely because I've been saving, it's not really even Save the World I'm fully excited about. Like, I'm interested to try it out, but really, I'm just excited to play as Ben Tennyson. I've been saving my reaction to actually... Oh, okay. Well, kill enemies with melee attacks. That actually is gonna be fine because I still have the one-hit knife. Oh, yeah, as well. Yeah, back then, Maddie. I mean, in fairness, you could argue it's actually not too bad. Oh, it doesn't one knife anymore. Okay. Well... Oh... You could argue that, like, while obviously the maps aren't as good... There we go. Bam. Reward upgraded. While it's technically, like, not as good, you know, maps nowadays, at least we get them for free and don't have to pay for them. Ah, katana. I'll actually, take that.
A weapon is only as good as its operator.
Mob of the Dead, yeah. Very, very good choice, Maddie. You are a zombies fan of culture. It is, like, just such a wonderfully, almost perfect map. Okay, what's that? An Insta? I don't really need that. Yeah, I did check the Star Wars update. I haven't checked it out fully, but I'm actually going to be streaming that on May the 4th. I also have a video planned for that. Kill enemies within close range. Well, we just got a papped katana, so let's make use of it, shall we? Could do with getting a PhD too. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they went for the Ultimate Alien version of Ben. You know, they could have gone with any version of him. I mean, then again, I suppose that's where I'm sort of surprised they didn't go for the Alien Force version, because they weren't going to go for Classic because he would have been a literal child. I'm surprised they went for Ultimate Alien. I'm surprised they didn't go for Alien Force, considering that's widely, you know, the most favored part of the show. But I'm not complaining, and we got a fucking transformation emote that lets you turn into fucking Heat Blast and Alien X. So I am, you know, I'm happy. I am so fucking happy with that. That's exactly the sort of thing I would want for, like, Max Steel. Oh, God. Let me through. Oh, that was bloody close. Just do that just in case. Yeah, so what they did with, where's the tower? I went the wrong way. What they did with Black Ops 4 is that, first of all, midway through development, because Fortnite was a thing, they cancelled the campaign and, like, brought a bunch of the developers from, like, what the? Boardroom? Wait, boardroom? Oh, is that through here? Okay. Sprint faster. I don't have stamina up. I think, funnily enough, stamina up is, yeah, it's in here where the Wonder Fizz is, so I can actually grab a few. Aw. I can't grab a few more perks because it's right there, but this is the area. Yeah, so midway through development, they basically pulled a bunch of developers from all three modes, you know, multiplayer, campaign, or all of the people that are working on campaign, and zombies. Can you just not? Fuck off. I activated fucking Ether Shroud. Don't even with that bullshit. I swear to God, every time I've gone down in Cold War, it's been such utter fucking bullshit. Oh, fuck off! What was I getting stuck on there? Come on! Oh, and I lost the fucking katana, too. Son of a bitch. Oh, never mind. I forgot to get it back when I get Mule Kick. Ugh. So I could really do with upgrading the grav. Yes, he is, Maddie. And Gwen as well. They put Ben and Gwen in there, and they gave them both their own transformation emotes. Ben can use the Ultimatrix to turn into Heat Blast and Alien X. And, and Gwen can turn into an Anodite. I'm not really that bothered about Anodite Gwen. Got no problem with her, obviously. It's just like, you know, I don't have unlimited V-Bucks. But the minute I saw that he had a transformation emo, I was just like, yes, yes, I'm buying that. Because that is like everything I've ever wanted. Where's your... Oh, I'm used to having a map. Black Ops 6 fucking fucking up my skills. Where the fuck is... Oh, here. I just realized I don't even have tier 2 armor. I do realize you're actually quite low on the rounds, in fairness. It's only around 13. So, with Black Ops 4, not only did they pull everyone, like, so many fucking developers off of working on, like, everything to make the Battle Royale because of Fortnite and they wanted to copy it, but, they made, because they'd sort of settled on the idea that the Ether storyline was coming to an end in Black Ops 4, they needed, like, a replacement storyline, and that's fine, you know, that's logical, you know, you don't necessarily want to keep a storyline going forever, although, you know, with what they did here, obviously, clearly I think, you know, they could have just done a reboot, but, you know, you don't necessarily want to keep dragging something out forever, and it's better to just, you know, end it and then do something new. So they came up with the idea of the Chaos storyline, which was completely separate from Ether and everything that we'd been following, and had entirely different lore and rules, and was about different things. Still had zombies, still had the same mechanics, but was just a completely different storyline. And instead of doing the logical thing, which would have resulted in Call of Duty Zombies continuing to be, you know, probably very high quality and loved and, you know, creative, with the same beautiful creativity that it had from the era of World at War to Black Ops 4, what they did, for reasons that will elude even the intelligent people among the human race, was introduce the Chaos storyline within the same game as the Ether storyline, and put more effort into this new storyline that we weren't ready for and didn't ask for than the finale of the storyline we'd been following for the past decade. And thus, Maddie, Black Ops 4 featured 8 maps instead of the 16 that were planned, 4 Ether, 4 Chaos, all 4 of the Ether maps being remakes. We had a remake of Mob of the Dead, we had a remake of 5, we had a remake of Nuketown, and the final Ether map ever was a remake of Call of the Dead. And ever since then, Zombies has never recovered. Yes, Zombies does indeed have armor now. In fact, the thing is, I don't really have a problem with the armor system. The thing I have a problem with is more just the fact that it is purely just an armor system. Like, they didn't zombify it or anything. Like, they could have made it like a Dark Ether shield. Like, a Dark Ether energy shield that you spend points to maintain. But no, it's just straight armor, like, you know, Warzone. It's even worse in Black Ops 6 because you actually have to put fucking armor plates on. So, yeah. Right, let's get back up and keep doing trials. We're trying to get the map's wonder weapon right now, which is the Chrysalax, a Dark Ether wonder weapon, melee weapon made out of crystal.
How could you be so stupid?
Oh, this is them now.
I know this looks bad, but you gotta believe me. I didn't realize it was that thing. The Forsaken, he was Zykov. He said he was my friend. He wormed his way into your brain, just as he did with Valentina.
Oh yeah, and Valentina, the woman that you fell for her lies as well. Kravchenko is just dead ass. Kravchenko is just dead ass incapable of accepting responsibility for his actions. Ugh. Well, no, in fairness, Maddie, I don't think they did fuck Blood of the Dead. I think we were just sort of misled as to what it was gonna be. Like, it's nowhere near how good Mob of the Dead was, but they just sort of did something different. It's not a remaster, it's a remake. Well, actually, no, it's sort of not even a remake, it's more of like a sequel map. I think, like, the map itself is alright, it's just that they sort of misled us a bit with what it was gonna be. And plus, there are parts of the map that are fucking horrendous. Like, the fucking catwalk bit where you've got to, like, you get assaulted by, like, 5 rounds worth of runners at one time. It's just fucking cancerous. Oh, yep, and the round just ended for no fucking reason. That is something else that they put into, that started in fucking Black Ops 4. Again, so much bad shit that bled into Cold War started in Black Ops 4, and I didn't realize until I played it. The second floor of the video store. This is not a nice place to be. Let me use the, oh, no. No. I'm using the way gun. Ah! There we go. Legendary reward. Bingo bango. Let's get the fuck out of here before I do dying. Fuck off, Tormentor. Where's the way up? It's up there. Okay. Claim rewardo. Still no Chrysalax. Ah. Well, let me get Can I afford PhD? I can. Save myself from the explosive damage. Oh, that made it so I couldn't afford to do another trial. Well, then I might as well hit the box. Ooh, do. Chrysalax, right here. Can you imagine? Oh, we had 935 points there for a second. Also, Maddie, I think you might be a bit behind in stream. Just make sure that, like, you know, the actual slider is like right to the right, or like the little live thing is like red instead of grey, because YouTube can sometimes do that. It just randomly like leaves you, like drags you behind a bit. But yeah, I miss Blundell. He really knew what he was doing. I mean, he made mistakes, like getting rid of Jug. But you know, he knew what he was doing more than fucking, whatever the dude's name is that's running us now, Kevin Drew. I have lost all hope in his capabilities to do anything with zombies. Just show your message in the Discord, Maddie. I'm gonna say let's build up a few points, but if we're about to get a challenge to, you know, get more kills, you know, we don't want to do that. Get multiple kills as quickly as possible. I can do that. There's a myriad of ways I could do that. Come on, zombos. That didn't look like it was counting, man. Ugh. Honestly, I don't know where all my points have gone, but again, we are not that high in the rounds. I don't think you need to refresh, Maddie, to make sure that, like, the video slider, you know, like, the thing that would usually tell you, like, how far away, how far through a video you were, is, like, is, like, all the way to the right. Surprised that, Tormentor didn't blow up. That was a mimic. God bless the ray gun. That is one thing... Oh, God damn it. There we go. That is one thing that Cold War definitely did well, making the ray gun powerful again. After Black Ops 3 made it, like, not even worth getting. Where is that? Hold up. Coming through. Coming through. I can't even tell where that is. Ah, here it is. Very long-winded way of getting there. But I really don't like... The thing that drives me insane more than, like, anything else in, like, media is shitty writing. And it's not even, like, shitty writing. It's, like, writing that is so, so abysmal that you can't even comprehend anyone put a single fucking second of thought into it. Like, I could genuinely, like, with, what they did with the storyline of Black Ops 6, it started off really good, but as the further on it went, I could genuinely eat a bowl of dog food and shit out a better set of stories than what they gave us. Alright, back down to Burger Town. Down, down, down in Burger Town. Come on, zombies. Let's be having you. You know what? Actually, no, I don't think there's that many to waste it. What I will do, though, is throw Semtex. Boom! There we go. There's our legendary reward. Like, again, if you... like, I mean, I'll say, Right, my god, give me the Chrysalax already. It's like sometimes we get it, like, first, I've just realized as well, I do not currently have a self-revive. That is something I need to fix. Where's the bloody crafting bench? Yeah, I haven't looked up anything to do with Black Ops 7, so I would appreciate no spoilers, because I will eventually play it, so I kind of want to try and be surprised when I do. It's like the Tormentors. Why are they back? They were Valentina's enemy. Yeah, that's something else that's become very commonplace, Maddie. You know, you remember, like, back in the day with zombies, like, when, they used to, when they brought stuff back, it was a rare and big deal. Oh my god, I don't have enough rare salvage to get a self-revive. Like, when they brought the PPSH back in Gorod Krovi after it had not been in zombies, for, like, 4 games. It hadn't been in zombies since, like, World at War. Yeah, that's very much not a thing anymore, because, throughout Black Ops 6, and Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3, they basically, I have the most experience with it in Black Ops 6, because that had maps. They basically reused enemies with every single map. And brought back a previous wonder weapon with, like, no explanation, making no sense. Pretty much every single map. Like, Black Ops 6, the first 2 maps, we had Terminus, which had, a couple of new, enemies. We had the Amalgams and the Vermin. We also had the return of the Parasites from Shadows of Evil, and that was alright, because, you know, we hadn't seen them in a while. And we also had Russian Manglers. Russian Manglers, I'm sure you remember from Gorod Krovi. Very cool boss zombie. They brought them back in this game, for the second map, Firebase Z. It was cool to see them. It was very cool to see them in that map. They fit the map. And in the next map. And they're in this map as well. They weren't in Vanguard, but they were in Modern Warfare 3. And then, they were in Terminus. in Black Ops 6, and then they were in Liberty Falls in Terminus, in Black Ops 6, sorry. And then they were reused as a boss zombie, like a story-based boss zombie in the Easter egg of Shattered Veil, and then they were in Reckoning as well. Yeah, they have featured the Ray Gun Mark II. The Ray Gun Mark II was in Black Ops 4 in Alpha Omega, the Nuketown remake. And it had 4 upgraded variants that shot... Oh, for God's sake, this abomination. There were 4 upgraded variants that had different, like, shot types. Give me that. I'm not even going to comment on what just happened. And then they also brought the Ray Gun Mark II back in Shattered Veil in Black Ops 6 with 3 more upgraded variants, which were actually pretty good. Kill zombies while crouched. Okay, I can do that. Really do with getting rid of that abomination, though, wherever it is. I can hear it. There it is. God, it's got hops. Hey, Andrew. Open your damn mouth! No, don't run at me. Oh, and this is the only zombie left in the round, is it? Oh no, there's still a few. What the... Why is the fucking shooting them in the mouth thing not working with the ray gun? Oh, so I could have sworn there was an armor thing around here. Oh, there's one over here. Really wasn't showing up. I'm really fucking low on, like, everything. There we go. Bloody hell, ray gun couldn't do that. But yeah, again, if you end up tuning in, you'll be able to see, obviously, but, when we get back to Black Ops 6, in this series, because that's the point of this series, playing through, every zombies game in chronological order, you'll be introduced to the fucking horrendous abominations, which is actually kind of funny considering I'm fighting an abomination right now. The horrendous creatures that are the amalgams. Probably the most heinous fucking enemies. Don't even fucking think about it. My god, that was close. Jesus. But yeah, I'll be able to introduce to you the wonderful boss zombie known as the Amalgam, which is a fucking bullet sponge that was reused once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Oh. Why is that Intel? Why is an RCXD blueprint Intel? Well, I guess it's because in this, RCXDs run on Dark Ether. Okay, I'll give him a pass on that. Well, basically, Maddie, that was an experiment done, and you're right. I didn't talk about it. I just mentioned it in passing. It was basically an experiment done by Jason to remove, like, the sort of thing where you always buy the same perks. Like, you know, you always buy Quick Revive and you always buy Jug. Like, those are crutch perks in zombies, you know, you don't play zombies without them. Excuse me. And that was sort of his way of getting rid of that, and he reworked the perk system so that, we had, 4 customized, we had, like, only 4 perk slots, but we could choose what perks were on the map to fit those slots, if that makes sense. It's not necessarily a bad system, but, we just, like, everyone hated it at the time, mainly just because it was a big and sort of poorly executed change. I think, like, the system could have worked. I think that system could have worked, but they should have done it that Quick Revive and, Jug were just still a thing that you had to just buy separately. Like, that wasn't part of your 4 perk slots. Like, cause here, they carried that over from, Black Ops 4, but Quick Revive isn't a self-revive anymore. The, Quick Revive and self-revives are 2 separate things now. Quick Revive is majority used for, upping your health regen, which is very useful, whereas, instead of just being, like, a self-revive. That sounds like a fucked up dream. Andrew, can I listen to the radio again? Yep. Yes, they would. Kravchenko is a lunatic. He's more of a lunatic than Peck. Ugh. Ugh. Oh yeah, I got to level 85, I think, 2 nights ago. I'm sure a lot of people were happy with Bugs Bunny in Fortnite, but I'm not that fussed. Again, I'm generally not, a fan of when they do, you know, when they do crossover, like, random crossover skins in the Battle Pass. But, you know, I guess some, you know, it's mainly just because a lot of the stuff I'm just not really into. Fuel processing. Okay, that's back through here. How would I not have already known? I did a stream playing the season, when it first came out. I've been playing it constantly. How would I not know? Okay, are we in fuel processing? Or is it over here? No, it's not even where I thought it was. Okay, I don't even know where fuel... Where is... I thought this was fuel processing. Where is it? It's like right below us? Oh, it's like by the teleporter. But yeah, I'm always playing Fortnite. It's like one of the only things I play, like, consistently. Very nice, satisfying gameplay. Although I have been playing a bit of, pod multiplayer recently. Ah! Fuck off. Ah, hey! There's our legendary reward. Hello, Bob. Welcome. Alrighty then, let's hop back up and hopefully get ourselves the Crystal Axe. I've been streaming for an hour and 3/4 and I still do not have it, and I'm getting annoyed now. It's also annoying that, you know, using the ray gun... Yeah, there it is! Kinda sad to see the...
Looks good to me.
Oh, no, wrong way. No, replace the grav, then pick up.
Can do with this.
Okay. Huzzah! Ladies and gentlemen, the wonder weapon of Forsaken, the Crystal Axe. Kadoosh! Ah! Lovely jubbly. Parkour. Look at this fucking thing. Forsaken certainly isn't the best map, but they really cooked with this wonder weapon. Just realized I haven't had an arcade token in fucking forever. And not only is it a sick-ass ethereal dark ether melee weapon, but it is also, if I can remember which button it is, a gun! And we can get these little crystals to get more ammo for it. Yup. Yup. Love it. It's a very good wonder weapon. Ah. Okay, so now that we've done that and finally got the bloody wonder weapon, now we can actually focus on getting Pack-a-Punch, because it's round 19 and I haven't Pack-a-Punch yet, and the grav is still a blue rarity. Fuck off. Yep, blow up. I have not played Zombies in Spaceland. No, I've not played Infinite Warfare Zombies. I will, once I've got the money to casually spend on stuff like that, I will definitely buy, well, rebuy the other three, the three non-Treyarch zombies and play them. The only one I've played is the first map of World War II zombies, because that was the map we got for free with the game. You want to know what's actually kind of sad? That was actually the first Easter egg I ever completed. The first Easter egg of World War II. I'm actually kind of ashamed about that, because, like, it's not even a Treyarch map.
Undead enemy KIA.
Yeah, I thought it was alright. I think the thing with, I think the thing with, like, the non-Treyarch zombies is that too many people were just sort of comparing it to, like, regular zombies. I think, Advanced Warfare, I think Exo Zombies got that treatment quite harshly. Probably because it was, like, the first ever non-Treyarch zombies. But, I think, you know, you just sort of gotta appreciate it for what it is. And I think you'll have a much nicer time playing it. But then again, it's just like, you just sort of got to accept that, like, you know, it won't hold a candle to regular Treyarch zombies. And then once you do that, it's quite enjoyable. Oh, look at all that rare salvage. Yeah, I didn't really see like anything from Infinite Warfare apart from the zombies, but it seems to be that was the best non-Treyarch zombies that they ever made. And I'm looking forward to playing it when I eventually get around to it. Oh, we do have an arcade token. I thought we hadn't had one for ages. You all want to see something real cool about this map, for those of you who've joined in like midway through the stream? Well, first of all, little reference there. But right over here, World at War. I'm putting our token.
Ready to go.
Would you look at that? Where are we now? Back in Nakda and Toten. Right, this time I'm actually gonna use the fucking gun to try and get the max rewards I can. Gotcha. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Gotta be very sparing with your ammo. Gotcha. So that's wave 1. And we get a loot chest because, you know, that's what we play zombies for. Warzone is a poison. And then more of them start coming. Oh, that was a twofer. Oh, come on. That was not a miss. But, fuck off. That was me. That was on me. This is not much different than how it went the last time.
I'll make damn sure I use it.
Yeah, that's very sloppy. Okay, here they come. Headshots only. Oh, bloody Nora. Oh, fuck. Well, that went well.
Let me demonstrate what I can do with this.
Oh, yeah, and you're back as well. They deadass just brought back every fucking enemy because why the fuck not? I'm so annoyed about that. Like... It made sense. What the... I did not know the Crystal Axe could do that. I pressed LT by accident. I did not know it could do that. I was not aware that it had that ability. Jesus. Even more powerful of a wonder weapon than I thought. Yeah, what was I saying? I can't even remember. But yeah, I'm really I still to this day just fucking despise how much they ruined this Dark Ether storyline. Because again, for those of you who don't know, what happened was, you know, they ended it off in Black Ops 4, with the entire multiverse getting banished back into the Dark Ether, and there being only one universe left that was pure, and without Element 115. But then, in the new universe, the Nazis, because, you know, as is, you know, COD Zombies tradition, everything comes from the Nazis. The Nazis accidentally breached back into the Dark Ether during the end of World War II. And that kick-started all of this. Oh, another radio.
Gordon, I need reinforcements.
Face it, Colonel. They left us here to die. We need to leave.
You still do not get it, do you? That creature is our last chance of saving the Soviet Union and salvaging our country.
Who gives a shit about your careers?
Salvaging our careers. What, you afraid they'll demote you and cart you off to Afghanistan? You're gonna fucking die, you absolute lunatic. I'm getting out of here. But first, I'm helping Requiem kill that thing.
If you do this, you're finished.
Ah, blow it out your ass. I was finished when you took my better eye.
Yeah. Kinda a shame that Kravchenko, I think, supposedly dies at the end of, like, during the events of this map. Peck manages to survive, but, not Kravchenko. I kinda would've wanted to see him return. Because despite him being, like, a character from Campaign, which I absolutely despise the concept of, they made him a pretty good villain in this. And again, as someone who only played zombies, it didn't matter that much to me. It was when they brought in, like, Soap. Because it was like they were treating it, even though they brought him into this, they brought Kravchenko. Oh, we get another from the Forsaken.
Despite my manipulation and deception, I was Casimir Psycho.
It was him.
I am what remains of the man forced to fight for his survival against unimaginable horrors for centuries. He could have curled up and died like every other human before him, but he was determined to endure.
Yeah. So, quick bit of a recap again for those of you who don't know. So, at the end of Black Ops 4, everything gets purged back into the Dark Ether. The entire fucking multiverse goes into the Dark Ether. That's the Pack-a-Punch core reused. That's a reused model. No, I'll tell you why it was, Maddie. It was basically because at this point they did not give a shit that the zombies' reputation was basically in tatters, and they were trying to, like, link the campaign to zombies purposefully. It was fucking stupid. It really was. But, so, the Nazis back in World War II went, accidentally opened up a breach into the Dark Ether, and that led to all of this. And, there was a Russian named Zykov who was sent to basically turn off the accelerator, by the Russians and save the world, basically. But he was trapped in the Dark Ether because I think it could only be turned off, like, from the inside through the portal. And he stayed in the Dark Ether for, like, 400 years, of, like, within the Dark Ether, because the time passes differently. And then he became the Forsaken, which is the colossal fucking elder god that, grown-up Samantha Maxis is fighting right now. Because, Samantha and young Richtofen were the only two survivors from the previous multiverse that came into this universe, and now they're all grown up. So adult Samantha is fighting the Forsaken currently. I wish I could show you guys, like look through a window and see it, but we already had a look at the cutscene where Samantha comes and starts fighting him. She's holding him off right now while we're meant to be doing the Easter egg. Yeah. And this is the thing, right? This was, this was a soft reboot, basically. Or just a reboot. Not even really a reboot. It's like a solid continuation, really. A bit of a reboot, but still a continuation. And despite everything, like, them sort of multiplayer-ifying everything, like with the armor and the HUD and the compass and the minimap and everything, the actual story itself is very zombies-coded. And it's a decent story. And they were, like, the story that they carried on with, at least in Vanguard, was actually pretty decent. Like, in Vanguard, we learn that, like, the Dark Ether was inhabited by these gods that, were around before the Forsaken. I still don't really understand how the Forsaken actually, like, happened, because, like, we learn in Vanguard that there were Elder Gods that were way weaker than the Forsaken, that had been in power for fucking millions of years, and all it took for a regular human to turn into the most powerful creature the Dark Ether had ever seen was 400 years, which in Dark Ether time is, like, not, comparatively, it's not any time at all. I think it must just be that, like, humans are affected more drastically by Ethereum and the Dark Ether. Like, they evolve more drastically than the beings that were already there. But it just astounds me how badly they fucked up the storyline, particularly in Black Ops 6. Like, again, they sort of broadcast Black Ops 6. Sorry, I think I said Black Ops 3. Black Ops 6 is like the return to form, we're going back to the old formula, a set crew and all that. And they had a decent storyline where they were crossing it over with Chaos, where they brought back the Sentinel artifact, which in the Chaos storyline was what created zombies through the use of this stuff called Prima Materia. And that was really hype. It was like, oh my god, they're crossing over Chaos and Ether, and we're gonna have them all as one storyline. And it's just like, oh yeah, I can't wait to figure out, like, where the Sentinel artifact came from in this new storyline. We never learnt that. They didn't give us any information about where the Sentinel artifact came from. We had Alistair Rhodes from Chaos. He was a main character from Chaos. We never really had any explanation as to what happened to him. The Forsaken, in this, at the end of this map, gets, basically captured by Richtofen, who is secretly pulling the strings, as always, behind the scenes at the CIA, and, they turn him into a joke at the end of Black Ops 6, where he's just sat in a ball making jokes, and then you actually kill him in a throwaway side quest in the final map of Black Ops 6. I really wish I was making all of this shit up. And yep, the zombies just die. Right, let's pack punch. The pack punch camo for this map is actually pretty decent. I do like it. So we've got the Gravitas, the Tenebris Anima, and Porter's X2 ray gun. Whee! Yeah, very fancy pap camo. I saw that. I saw you spawn in, Mimic. You can't fool me. Oh, shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, I keep saying, like, if you said that, like, if you genuinely explained this, that this was actually what zombies got to people in, like, 2015 with Black Ops 3, they would look at you like you were a fucking idiot. Like, yeah, come on, dude. Stop writing bad fanfictions. Like, it really does sound like a bad fanfiction. It's like, oh yeah, fire! Okay, the wonder weapons are just fucked when dealing with abominations then. Does it have to be bullet weapons? Does the old grenade trick still work in this?
I knew you still had some fight left in you.
Evidently not. Oh my god. Their hitboxes are so fucked. I do not remember them being this fucked. But, like, let me just, like, summarize, like, literally just say what actually happened. It's like, oh yeah, in the new universe, the Nazis re-breach back into the Dark Ether, and adult Samantha Maxis teams up with the CIA. Like, that sounds very bad fanficky, but that's not even the bad part. But it's like, and then they capture the Elder God, and they turn it into a joke, and they, like, use its power to make an AI based off Samantha's mind, and then that AI starts controlling the zombies, and then that AI wants to be human, so it fools the new crew into finding the Sentinel artifact from the Chaos storyline and charging it up so that they can make a body for the AI, and it's just like, what is any of this? I'm sort of trying to get back into making COD Zombies content, but, not only do I sort of need to, like, here's the thing, right? When because I sort of bounce between, you know, being into different franchises, obviously, like, I'm sort of, like, permanently into Max Steel now, with it being, like, the main obscure franchise that, oh my god, I sent him flying. The main obscure franchise that I'm doing nowadays, but, like, I sort of jump between being into other franchises as well. But it's like, every time I go off of a franchise, it's almost like I need to relearn all the lore and stuff. Because I can't keep it all in my head. There's too much. And with COD Zombies, there is a lot. Like, a lot of people want me to continue my videos going over, like, the lore of the maps and stuff. And it's like, I really need to relearn the lore to make those videos. I have an arcade token? I do. You get points very quick. I mean, I guess it's because every kill with the crystal axe is a critical kill, because it's a melee kill. Not to mention, obviously, I'm sort of just pulled between a lot of different franchises. But, I've never actually heard the jingle for Elemental Pop. Or, well, I don't think, like, I've never extensively listened to it. New perk for Cold War that, that makes it, that gives it a random chance for a random ammo mod to activate whenever you, attack a zombie. Also, it is 27 degrees in my room right now. Can winter come back? And now the plague hounds are here. It's like, why are they here? How many new perks do they have, and how many did they remove? Sorry. Well, Black Ops 4 had a lot of new perks, seeing as they sort of completely reworked how the perk system worked. In Cold War, they added Elemental Pop, which I need to actually... Hold on. No, I need to look this up, because, I'm not going to be able to fully remember. I did not, Ma. God, everyone seems to be getting laid off at this point. Here we go. But all the perks got new appearances in Cold War, which I actually quite like. Apart from Speed Cola, I'm not a fan of the new Speed Cola. But PhD Flopper changed to PhD Slider, because it was sliding for most of the Dark Ether saga. Deadshot Daiquiri got a, hold on, let me actually, bring up the page so I can show you guys. Just briefly go to that. Here we go. So obviously we have Jug, old and new. I like new. I like the new Quick Revive as well. Don't like the new Speed Cola. We got Double Tap. Obviously that was 1, 2, and then they finally brought it back. Double Tap 2 was not seen in zombies for 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Because it was last seen in Black Ops 3. Then after that, obviously, we had Black Ops 4, Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare 3. And then it finally came back in Black Ops 6. PhD, they changed to PhD slider. Stamina up, I really like the newer stamina up machine. Deadshot Daiquiri had a serious fucking puberty. Mule Kick, I'm not a big fan of the new machine, but I kind of just like how they look a bit more, you know, just a bit more polished after they brought them back. Tombstone they brought back, but it works differently now. They basically made it into a hybrid perk, where it's both Who's Who and Tombstone together. In fact, it's mostly Who's Who, whereas like when you go down, you come back as like a shadow, but with Cold War they made it so that you have your weapons, unlike in Die Rise, where it's not that good. Yep, there's Who's Who. Electric Cherry, again, they sort of made it a hybrid perk with Elemental Pop. If you upgrade Elemental Pop all the way, because you can upgrade perks in Cold War, then it has the Electric Cherry Burst. Vault Trade they brought back in Cold War, in Black Ops 6, sorry. I think I prefer the original machine, honestly. Widow's Wine is a Black Ops 3 exclusive. Unfortunately, they haven't brought that back. Elemental Pop was introduced in Cold War. Death Perception was, why is that before? Why is that before Death Perception? But yeah, that was, Death Perception was introduced in Black Ops 4, but they brought it back as an actual machine in, Cold War. It basically lets you see zombies, like, through walls and stuff. Follow me, then there was PhD Slider. And then Black Ops 6 gave us, like, the most useless perk fucking ever. Melee Macchiato, which literally just gives you a damage bonus when you melee, because, you know, that's something you're going to be doing on high rounds when you're getting chased by hordes of zombies that are faster than you are. And then we had a bunch of Black Ops 4 exclusives. Time Slip, equipment cooldown rate increased. Mystery Box and Pack weapons appear faster. Trap and fast travel cooldowns. Ethereal Razor, Electric Burst. It was literally Electric Cherry. I don't know why the fuck they changed it. Death Wish, this was so good. Instead of entering a down state, the player goes berserk for 9 seconds, where they're invulnerable, and then they're left with 1 health. And then a bunch of pretty shit ones. And in the in Black Ops 4, you had the 4 like preset perk machines that you applied perks to. In the Ether storyline, it was these 4. But in the Chaos storyline, that was focused around like gods and stuff. So we had altars, and they weren't actually like drinks. They were actually like incenses that you sniffed. They were pretty cool. So you got Zeus, Ra, Danu, and Odin. No worries, Mar. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah. So that's you all caught up on perks, Maddie. Oh yeah, we have demonic fountains in Vanguard. They work a little bit different. I'm not sure if I want to have a look at them. I guess I might as well. You know, I don't want to go into Vanguard in 2 weeks' time not knowing what the perks do. Okay. So we got Ethereal Haste. So they're going to be just equivalents, aren't they? So that's stamina up. Demonic Frenzy, so that's Speed Cola. Diabolical Damage. Oh yeah, Deadshot became really good in Cold War. They changed it so that instead of like just zooming in on the head, it ups your critical damage. It's actually really good now. Okay, so that's good. Then we got Fiendish Fortitude, increase their health similarly to Juggernog, and Venomous Vigor, which is Quick Revive. Only 5 perks in Vanguard. That is pretty woeful. Oh yeah, and I really fucking love they brought back the Wonder Fizz machine, although it works a little bit differently, whereas like in Black Ops 2 and 3, it was a random perk, whereas in Black Ops Cold War and onwards, it was basically that you could just buy whichever perk you wanted from that one machine. But I really fucking love the Cold War onwards design of the Wonder Fizz, in that it's like relics of the old universe. Like, it's that's the old Speed Cola machine, that's the old Jug machine, and down there at the bottom, that's the old Quick Revive machine. And obviously, it's still got the Wonder Fizz orb from 935's version. Got some cut perks here as well. Ammo-matic. Oh yeah. Candelier, Tough Brew, Pronade. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, and wait. Oh fucking hell, I just spilt water everywhere, fuck's sake. Ugh. Give me 2 seconds. Ugh. It was really, really dumb. Luckily, there wasn't much in my glass. Yeah. Ugh. Fucking hell, nearly fucking did it again. Put it there for easy access. Serves me right, I guess. Oh. Bollocks. Yeah. Oh god, I didn't realise it went over there. God, I can even feel it that the water is warm on my desk. It is not even like, ugh. Yeah, F for my desk. I didn't realize how much there was here, but it's okay. It's all good. Just a little spillage. Yeah, it's genuinely not even that much. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been like full. Although if it was full, I don't think I would have been able to just knock it over just like that. But for what it's worth, you know, Cold War is not perfect. You know, Outbreak was a thing on it. That was a very, and you know, reusing campaign maps and stuff, wasn't the best. But at the same time, you know, fucking, I like can't even see the water on my desk. Let me like get my phone flashlight so I can sort of see the water a bit more clearly. Oh, yeah, there we go, that's better. The water was hiding from me, it was like invisible. Stealth water. The water went stealth mode. Stealth mode water. My mouse pad is a bit wet. Ugh. Yeah, my desk needs a serious clean and is very messy right now. This is my phone torch that's doing that. I'm regenerating. Oh, oh, stupid. Right. Turn off my torch now. But yeah, for what it's worth, I don't think it's the thing is, right, I don't really think that we treated Cold War too harshly. I think we treated it as about as harshly. It's the same with Black Ops 4. Something is only shit until something shitter comes along. That's the thing. Like, it's the same with, like, everything. Like, you know, fucking, we only thought Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was bad until we got Dominion. And then we were just like, oh yeah, maybe we treated you too harshly. And it's like, we went from Black Ops 3 to Black Ops 4, and it's just like, yeah, that was a big downgrade. And then we went from Black Ops 4 to Cold War, and that was arguably an even bigger downgrade. They did fix some stuff, but it's like, that was an even bigger downgrade. And then, we went from fucking, we went from fucking Cold War to Vanguard, and that was somehow even more of a downgrade. And then we went from Vanguard to Modern Warfare 3, where we didn't even have round-based anymore. So it's like, it just kept the bar just kept getting lowered and lowered and lowered over and over again. So it's like, ugh. Sorry, Cold War freaks out. My computer freaks out whenever I, or Cold War makes my computer freak out whenever I tab in and out. But it's like, I don't think we treated, I don't think they treated it, I don't think we treated it too harshly. I think we treated it as harshly as it deserved to be treated. Oh yeah, we turned a zombie. It's not called turned in, after Black Ops 3, it's called brain rot. That guy's blasting that thing with the toilet in his head. I refuse to say the name, I'm not saying it. Well, I mean, obviously it's true because, you know, like, there were different company, or, you know, there used to be different development companies, different, like, iteration. Oh, yeah, Russian Manglers are back. I did not anticipate to kill that quickly. Oh, it's because I had Insta. But, yeah, there was no reason to put... I mean, because that's the thing, right? That's something else that I haven't really talked about. I mean, I've talked about it a lot, like, all the time. But, what sort of happened is that after Black Ops 4, this game wasn't originally meant to be a Treyarch game. It was meant to be Sledgehammer, but basically, to sum it up, Sledgehammer are way shitter developers than Treyarch are. So they were making a bunch of mistakes and, like, couldn't fix Cold War in time for release. Bear in mind this was, like, near the beginning of COVID, when COVID was starting up. Activision basically forced Treyarch to come in and fix it and then make a zombies mode for it. And then the same thing happened with Vanguard. I think that was also meant to be a Sledgehammer game, and that game was fucking woeful. Like, apparently it barely fucking worked when it released. Alright, we got one zombie left. Let's go make use of our lovely points. And once again, they brought in a skeleton crew to make a zombies mode and fix it. And then, same with Modern Warfare 3. That was meant to be Infinity Ward's job. Actually, I think Infinity Ward might have been Cold War. I can't remember exactly, but bottom line is, Black Ops 6 was the first Treyarch game that Treyarch had made themselves, by themselves, since Black Ops 4. We should be able to get another Forsaken radio, I think. Yep.
When Sarkov was asked to deactivate the machine, he knew it was a death sentence. Yet he did it anyway. Do you know why?
Blind loyalty.
He believed in something greater. That his actions would make a difference. He was fighting in a war to end all wars. This was his chance to ensure the world would find peace. But then he watched from the dark ether as his world grew more divided than ever. Sides became entrenched in new ideals, refusing to bargain or negotiate. The opportunity for world peace wasted.
Sounds like there's a bit of humanity left in him. Like, he almost sounded sad and disappointed that the opportunity for world peace was wasted. And let's go pap all three of them again. Douche. I didn't mean to throw a Semtex into the pap. Can you imagine if that just broke it? Oh yeah, this is probably a new thing for you as well, Maddie. That we have multi-tier Pack-a-Punch now, which I actually kind of like, because it gives you it allows your weapons to keep going for longer and not to be just like solely fucking dependent on Pack-a-Punch abilities. Speaking of which. Ammo mod, Shatter Blast. Again, tip, if you ever get Cold War, do not, I repeat, do not, I repeat for a third time, do not upgrade Shatter Blast to tier 5. Keep it at tier 4, because upgrading it to tier 5 completely ruins its effectiveness. And I regret doing it every time it activates. I still don't have Speed Cola. Mainly because in this version, Speed Cola genuinely is not even that good. Ah.
Air is clear. You have the opportunity to evac.
Oh yeah, and there's evac as well. There's exfil. Where you can leave the map without dying for extra rewards. Which again, I do like. You know, the idea that not every zombies map has to end in you just failing, basically. I don't really know what I don't really know what you mean by that. Ow. Oh, fucking. I don't really know what you mean by that, Andrew. I mean, you know, there's always a bunch of idiots being, you know, saying this and that about video games whenever, and I just sort of ignore them if it's just bullshit. Like, why is that not working? Why is... God, I forgot how strong this is. I don't get why that's not working. Yeah, you can see the little electric fizzle there. Does it just not work when they've got their mouths open like that?
Raptor 1 will circle back. Soldier on, Requiem.
Like, it works fucking instantly when... Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, I guess. Ow. Yeah, this weapon was literally like the only thing I was fucking using in the final boss of this map. Again, I did play all, I did play, there we go. I did play through all of the Cold War Zombies Easter eggs, apart from, Outbreak, because fuck Outbreak. In the, in my series, The Countdown to Black Ops 6. So, you know, go watch those streams if you want to see me do the actual Easter eggs on this map. And obviously, this, stream is part of Zombies Revisited, where we've been playing through every single map from World at War to Black Ops 6. We're getting towards the end of the series now, because literally, you know, we've gone through... in the last year or so, World at War, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, and now this. Oh, that was lovely. That was Shatterblast. It actually activated well then. So we've only got, Vanguard, which has 4 maps. Modern Warfare 3, which technically only has 1 map. Which is fucking disgraceful. And then Black Ops 6, which has 6 maps. So, after next week, where we'll be playing, what are we going to be playing? Oh yeah, all of like the bonus Cold War stuff, like Dead Ops and Franked and Onslaught. After that, when we'll be moving on to Vanguard, we'll have 11 maps left in the series, and then that's it. And then I'll probably be going back to playing Black Ops 3 and all the custom maps that I have yet to play, because there are a lot. A lot of stuff that dwarfs what Activision has been shitting out their arsehole for the past, like, 6 years by a long shot. Because it's made with passion. And the passion of Zombies fans who actually know what Zombies fans want. Ugh. Let it rip!
Affected target removed.
Like, it just melts through them. This isn't even fully papped. Alright. Ah. Righty. Yeah, to be honest, the Abominate, like, I will happily go to high rounds, I think, on any other map. But I don't want to go to high rounds on this map purely because of the fucking Abominations. Like, they are just horrendous to deal with. Not to mention they're somehow more broken than they are on Black Ops 6, which, you know, I didn't really think was possible.
Brain eater check.
Yeah, if I hadn't upgraded Shatterblast, that would have, like, taken out that entire horde. I've just now realized that I haven't upgraded the Gravitas to Legendary. That is... What the fuck was that? Give me that salvage. Oh. Boom. Oh my god, I don't have enough. Ah! Get off! Always getting itchy nose when I play Zoms. Yeah, you need 1,000. I have 850. Should we go play the De Eisendrach game? I really wish it took you to De Eisendrach. This is the wrong store. Would have been so much cooler, but instead, we're on the roof of the we're on the roof of the facility with a dragon coming out of a rocket ship. Do not ask me why. I don't fucking know. And their eyes turn like indigo. We activated Shatterblast with the bloody Chrysalax. At least this version of the dragon can eat multiple zombies at a time. There we go. You can tell what's reused animation and what isn't because the reused animation is higher quality. And off it goes into the Dark Ether. Do not ask me what the fuck that was about. Oh, a full power there that I wasn't able to grab. 10 out of 10 game. I thought for a second that was a zombie. Just at the fucking drinks machine standing there. Round 30. Well, I disagree, Andrew. I get where you're coming from, but again, it's not about, like... Again, I'm not trying to... Well, I'm going to say I'm not trying to copy... I'm not trying to copy... Kuro's Benten Breakdown series. I'm just like... I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I would love to have, like, a rating system and everything for it. But I don't want, like, Max Steel Rewatch to just be me catching flack and people saying I'm ripping off the ink tank. You know, there's nothing... You know, they didn't trademark... they didn't patent the, you know, analyzing, you know, series in that manner format, but, you know, they were just sort of the ones to come up with that sort of thing. I think we'll skip this extraction and then maybe go for the next one. Maybe give us the opportunity to work on enough points to triple pap all 3 weapons. God almighty. You just fucking carve them up. Come here. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But, like, you know, I am fearful of, you know, just catching a bunch of flack. Oh, for God's sake, an abomination as well. Maybe I should have taken that fucking exfil. Actually, is it? I might actually take it. No, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it.
Damn.
Alright.
Okay, let's regroup. Raptor 1 en route for exfil.
Ugh. Okay, let's run. Let's get out of here. Look how much we swing the fucking crystal axe.
Ready to evac, strike team. Keep it moving. I got dinner on the stove.
Oh, there's a fucking abomination. Of course there is. Nice, that took 20 of them down. Oh god, they're spawning in force. So too many plague hounds. Okay, now it's just you. Open fire! Ah! Kill it! Yes! There we go. Let's get out of here, Maddox. Huzzah!
Omega's not done yet. Return to base, and let's plan our next move.
It's kind of funny to think about, like, what the exfils mean when you're not doing the Easter egg. Just like Samantha's just like fighting the Forsaken. It's like, guys, you're coming back, right? Guys. Ah. All right. But that was Forsaken. I reckon I showed that off pretty well. But if I'd have waited for the next exfil, it probably would have been overrunning by quite a lot. Oh yeah, and of course Cold War is bugged, so every time you start, it defaults you back to level 1 and only recognizes that you've you're not level 1 after you've played a game. So according to this, I got that. I don't know if that should count. 'Cause, knife weapons. Should that really count? Because it's a wonder weapon. I don't think that should count. But yeah, according to the game, I earned, 5,472,669, XP. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just that good. Now level 249, prestige 5. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't really know. I sort of have to, see what's, what the reaction is to certain things. Like, I don't want, I mean, it's like, what do you do? Like, I want Max Steel rewatch to be the, Max Steel equivalent of the Ben 10 breakdowns. It's like, what do I do with that? I've seen people wanting counters, I've seen people wanting rating systems, but it's like, I know that I will inevitably face flack from that. It's like, oh yeah, you're just ripping off Ben 10 breakdown. But yeah, I don't know. I need to give it more thought. I'm still... It doesn't matter, really, about that bulk of it, because, like, it's still going to take me a while to finish the movie rewatch anyway. Like, I've done 2 recording sessions of it, and I've probably got, like, a quarter of the way through it, probably not even that. So, plenty of time to think on it, but, I have considered doing ratings, I have considered doing counters, but it's just like, I want it to be a, I want it to be the equivalent, I don't want it to be a copy. Oh yeah, that must have been, that was a pretty weird dream then. But 5YL, I haven't really read it. I've talked about this before. I think Danny Phantom and Ben 10 is just a bit of a weird crossover to do. I'm sure it works, but just a very strange 2 things to cross over. I don't like most of the alien designs. I don't like that they made way big fleshy. I'm sure there's a few other examples as well. But, yeah. It's difficult. Like, I mean, that's the thing, right? I don't want to let you guys down. And I'm fully happy to make, like, I'm not against doing counters and a rating system. I don't think I wouldn't want to do, like, plot, characterization, visuals, importance, and entertainment, because I think, like, I wouldn't want to do anything like that. I think I'd just do, like, maybe a simple rating out of 10, maybe, if I were to rank the episodes in Max Steel Rewatched. Because that would be too much of a rip-off. But I really don't think a rating system is necessary. Again, it's not about, like, all of the statistics. It's not about that. It's about analyzing it. It's not that much, Maddie. In the Ben 10 breakdowns, Kuro just does like each segment out of 5 for a total of like whatever out of 25. It's a good system, but it works for Ben 10 mainly because Ben 10 has such a wide variation of good and bad episodes. Whereas like with Max Steel, that whole system would sort of be redundant because it's like Max Steel, more often than not, the episodes are, like, perfect. The episodes, like, the characterization is perfect. The characters, like, never feel not like themselves, and the visuals are always stunning, it's always entertaining, it's always in, like, well, not always, but a lot of the episodes are important, so it's like, but I wouldn't want to do that, because that would be, number one, that would be too much, like, too similar to the Ben 10 breakdowns, and number two, it would be redundant for Max Steel. So if I were to do a rating system, it would probably just be, like, like a 0 to 10 rating system. Yeah, I don't know. It's complicated because it's like, I know that if and when Max Steel Rewatched starts to get more popular, people will make the comparison. And I don't want that to be, like, it's really difficult. It really is difficult because it's like, I'm going to do the series, but it's like, to what degree is it similar to the Ben 10 breakdowns? And it's like I would love, I'm not really fussed about ratings. I don't think ratings are entirely necessary. But, like, I would love to do counters. I think that would be very entertaining. And, like, people, like, I've seen people want counters. Because they want it to be the Ben 10 equivalent of, the Max Steel equivalent of the Ben 10 breakdowns. And it's just like, I get that, and that's what I want it to be. But it's like, I know I'm going to face flack for it. It's inevitable. But I feel like I'm going to face flack for, like, ripping off the Ben 10 breakdowns, whatever I do. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't really think there's like, the only thing would be to just not do it, and I don't want to not do it. I've been building up to it for, you know, for like 2 years at this point, and I have so much to say about all of the different episodes, and I think, you know, I think content like that is very sort of necessary for a franchise like this. It's difficult. I have to give it some more thought. Again, like, the analysis itself is not going to change. Like, I could record the entirety of the movie rewatch and then add polls and ratings and stuff in post if I wanted to. Or add them retroactively in future rewatches, but I don't know. It's, you know, it is an awkward thing to think about. And there are a lot of different aspects, different ways you can look at it. It's like, on the one hand, I know there are going to be people that are going to, you know, just say that I'm ripping off the Ben 10 breakdowns. And, like, that's something that I really wish I could just, like, impart into everyone's knowledge that watches my rewatches immediately. Like, I I'm fully aware, like, I'm not trying to be a rip-off. Like, I have watched the Ben 10 breakdowns. I really like them. I think they're a great piece of content. And I want to do that, but for Max Steel. So, you know. And it's not like, you know, you could argue that, you know, there's the risk of that spiraling into a bunch of other people, you know, making copies. But it's like, it's a lot of work. And I think that's the thing that not everyone really understands how much work it is, especially, like, with all the stuff they put into the breakdowns. Like, I'm not going to put as much time and effort into into my rewatches as they do for the breakdowns, because I'm not really bothered about, like, behind the scenes stuff. It's more just about the actual story and the lore itself. But, you know, I mean, I've kind of had, like, originally, I didn't think I was gonna do, like, I was set in stone that I wasn't gonna do, like, I wasn't gonna do, counters, I wasn't gonna do ratings, I wasn't gonna do polls. Like, I kind of want to do polls, to be honest, because it's a very cool idea. But it's like, how much is too much? Because it's difficult, because, like, on the one hand, there's going to be people that just say it's a rip-off of the Ben 10 breakdowns, but on the other hand, like, there are a lot of Max Steel fans that will have seen the Ben 10 breakdowns and will be excited to have a Max Steel equivalent of that. So it's something that I'm going to have to give more thought to. I think that is really the be-all and end-all of it, that it's something that I'm going to have to give a bit more thought to, because now I'm sort of genuinely considering, it's something that I'm genuinely considering, you know, implementing. I've started, like, experimenting, see if I can come up with some counters. And, I've come up with a decent few, too, that would be, you know, good. Good to have. I think, you know, at the end of the day, if people are gonna be, you know, I think it's an inevitability that people are going to compare, rewatched to the Ben 10 breakdowns, so I think it's more just that I've got to, you know, just really prioritize the Max Steel fans that, you know, are gonna watch it, and just, you know, I can't really be prioritizing people that are just gonna hate on it, like, you know, I've got to prioritize, just making the best Max Steel content that I can for Max Steel fans, so, yeah, I'll give it some more thought. But, we are going to end it here for tonight. Played Forsaken, had some good times on Forsaken, yeah. Excuse me, it's 27 degrees in my room and it's very hot. And I don't like it. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you're at least 16, go join the casual Discord in the description down below if you haven't already. Pardon me. There won't be a video tomorrow. I probably should have saved Thursday's Dispatch episode for Saturday, but I'm sort of gonna pull back on the more regular uploads, because the way I was sort of doing it is that, like, The Walking Dead and Dispatch were sort of like, you know, while I was working on, like, the movie rewatch, but they were sort of, like, distracting me from working on regular videos, so I think I'm just gonna stick to Dispatch, leave The Walking Dead until I've finished Dispatch, and then go back to it. But I'll be back tomorrow, tomorrow night for a stream of game night, playing Fortnite Save the World, and playing as Ben Tennyson in Fortnite, which is going to be really, really cool. On Monday, I'll be doing a bonus stream where I'll be playing Fortnite again, checking out all the Star Wars stuff, which will be on May the 4th. On Wednesday, I'll be back making more Sims 4 Max Steel characters in The Sims 4. And next Friday, we'll be back for the final stream on Cold War, playing, like, Onslaught and, Cranked and, Dead Ops 3. Oh! Oh yeah, I think you're the bit behind again, Maddie. But yeah, again, I sort of, like, again, I don't really have a, it's just the fact, you know, I want to try and avoid hate where I can, but, I want to, you know, I want to avoid hate where I can, obviously, but, I don't really mind if people call it a rip-off of the Ben 10 breakdowns, because that is what it was inspired by. You know, it is, you know, I don't know what you'd call it, you know, an other franchise copy. And, you know, I edit stuff differently, and I was sort, you know, I've always been very inspired by, you know, how Rob, does stuff on the breakdowns, so, you know, I can't really help it. So, you know what, it's like, if, I shouldn't really be thinking about the people that are gonna hate it, because it's like, if you guys want counters, then I should be doing counters, because I shouldn't be not doing something that you guys want because of other people that aren't really even my target audience. So, yeah. I'll have a think. I'll probably do some research, ask around on, like, my other channel on the Random Draconian and stuff. But, yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. And yeah, next week we'll be right back here for, the finale of Cold War. I'm gonna say it barely feels like we've played any of it, but, I think it's more due to the fact that I'm much more familiar with Cold War in comparison to, like, Black Ops 4. Yeah, so, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video or stream very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone! Thanks for stopping by.